Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a little interior show and tell review of this 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe. So without further ado, let's start in the front, work our way to the back, and give you a quick overview of the tech that is in this vehicle. So of course, right away getting in, you're going to see that this has the one-touch open and close, locking and unlocking. And as we look at the driver's seat here, this is the base model 4xe for 2023, but it does have the Luxury Tech Group 2 in it, which upgrades the base leatherette seats to a Capri Leather Access 2 is what it's called, in its global black. And you're going to be greeted by that right away. And then if you take a look at the left here, you're going to be greeted by a nice Alpine sound system, 9-speaker Alpine sound system, which sounds phenomenal. And honestly, some nice materials and some Stellantis touches that you would expect from Jeep on a lower trim, although this is still priced out at $67,000, which is insane. But moving from top to bottom, you get the plastic molded trim up top, which is slightly soft to the touch. You get some faux wood on the sides of the vehicle here. You do have your memory seating, 1 and 2. A really nice door handle to open the vehicle. Some soft touch material, fake leather material on the side of the door and here to rest your arm. And some new window switches here as well, not like the old ones, these are actually very, very nice, very easy to use as well. And then as you move down the door, you get more of the hard plastic that if you've been in any Ram truck or Charger, Challenger, old Jeep, anything like that, it's the same exact stuff. So hopping into the vehicle here, you're going to notice no door sills, just hard plastic again, and of course some hard plastic here on the seating. And you do have your 8-way adjustable passenger and driver seats. So as we step into the vehicle here, you are going to notice that the step-in height really isn't that bad. You're greeted by Jeep since 1941. And you'll see that the Jeep is plugged in and charging is complete. But again, here you do get some nice ground clearance. I want to say this is 9.8 inches of ground clearance, but the step-in height really isn't that bad. But when you're sitting in the vehicle, you have a commanding view of the road, and it's almost like you're sitting in a 1500 Ram truck. So taking a look at it here, you have a beautiful redesigned Jeep steering wheel. The leather feels phenomenal on it. The 10 and 2 grips, I honestly wish this is like 930 and 230. I wish it was maybe up a little bit higher right where that stitching is, but it still feels good. One thing I have to commend Jeep on here, this is a plastic steering wheel cover. This is not an overland trim, so you don't get any of the leather stitching or the leather feel of the airbag cover here. But one thing I commend Jeep on that I like on this base trim is that, yes, they do give you adaptive cruise control, but these are not piano black. These are actually just a black plastic. So you don't have to worry about getting fingerprints all over these when you go to press buttons all the time, as you will with the adaptive cruise control, or you're going through any sort of gauges up front. But this does have just the wicker beige headliner, but it does provide quite a bit of light in here, which this cabin needs because it is awfully dark. And along with that, you do get the panoramic sunroof standard on all 4xe models as well. So that is a positive. You can see here, you do have the digital display, which when we start it up, I will show you. Push button start in an awesome location. So we're starting the vehicle up. We are in electric mode right now. And it is plugged in and charging, which is awesome. So I'm going to put it back to my number 2 memory recall here, and this is my driving position, which is honestly very, very comfortable. So again here, you're going to notice that you have the option of the camera on the back or just the regular rearview mirror, which is awesome. But taking a look here, the check engine light is on because we are plugged in and charging right now. Don't need to worry about that. And we are running on pure electric mode because, of course, it is plugged in. So it's a very nice interior. You're going to look at this awesome Uconnect 5 display here. This was first seen in the Ram trucks and then brought into the Pacifica, the Durango, all of the other new Jeep products here, and of course the Grand Cherokee. It is very easy to use, and it definitely is one of the best systems on the market today. This is something that is very unique on the Grand Cherokee here that I actually just found out. So to minimalize buttons here in the Grand Cherokee, as there is only a minimal amount of space you can use, if you go into comfort, you can see that you have the option to run either foot, face, or defrost, but you can run all three at the same time if you want to, or you can run foot and defrost at the same time. It's very unique. Also here with this Grand Cherokee, you're going to get heated and cooled seats, heated steering wheel, cooled and heated seat, of course, for the passenger as well. And that is something that is unique on the 4xe. So while the 4xe, this is a base, you do get more creature comforts than a base Grand Cherokee itself. You do have some buttons up top here, which are kind of tough to see, but not terrible. You have max regeneration, your lane keeping system, your traction control, your flashers, which are very bright, your parking front and rear sensors, and your passenger screen, which I will turn on. But this is honestly a very nice place to spend some time. It's very, how I should say, roomy in here, and it's not like a cockpit. That's what I want to say. This is not like driving in a bunkerized cockpit vehicle. This is roomy and spacious, and there are just tons of room here for my legs at 5'8" and about 155 pounds. So as we step down a little bit more, you do have, and this is a huge miss, more piano black. I don't like how much piano black is here. I think it would have served better if we would have had some of this fake wood. But you do have wireless charging, of course. You do have USB-A and USB-C plugins, an aux cord, which still exists, and an HDMI cord adapter for your passenger screen. So if you have a PlayStation or an Xbox, you can literally plug that in and play it right there on road trips, which is amazing. You do have your 12 volt as well. The Uconnect 5 system is very easy to use, and in another video we'll go through that. You do have an awesome dial shifter here that lights up when it is dark out. You have your different modes here: rock, sand, mud, snow, auto, and sport. A dedicated 4-low system, and of course hill descent control, which you have to be in 4-low for. Some nice areas for cups here, and ambient lighting as well. A really, really, really bright visor that does extend out to block pretty much any sun that you may have. HomeLink system as well. And I honestly think, in my opinion here, this 9-speaker Alpine system, which I've had in previous FCA products, is the best speaker system they offer right now. So we're going to hop in the back here. We're going to actually go over that. Glove box, pretty typical, pretty spacious here, or center console, I should say. We are going to hop in the back. So this automatically honks when your keys are in your pocket, like mine. And we're going to hop in the back and take a look here. So you do have, which is nice, this is standard on the 4xe here. You do have peasant blockers in the rear, something you don't get on a base Grand Cherokee. Of course, everything is pretty much the same here. Soft touch armrest, soft touch right there. Alpine speaker system, and faux wood with softer touch, kind of roto-molded plastic right there, and then, of course, hard plastic down there. Hopping in here, you're going to notice that that's where I sit. There's a massive amount of space here in between my seat and the person in back of me here. These seats do fold, so you can fold them like this, right on the side. The seat goes down. This folds flat into a huge cavernous trunk area. And now if we put the seat back up and jump in, we can sit down. And it should be noted that these do recline as well, because this area as it sits right now is just a little too upright. But we're going to hop in again, step in height, not bad. I have a very generous amount of room in back of me here. And now as I even recline more, I have just that much more space. You can see you have about 30 degrees here of recline angle going back. So now that I am fully reclined, it's pretty dark back here. It's nice. It's a good place to spend some time. At 5'8", I have way more than enough room back here in this mid-size crossover. I mean, this is amazing how much space you have. And you also have space in the middle, too. I can sit in the middle very comfortably here. Of course, you do have the transmission tunnel, though, that you do have to deal with. But again, still not bad. I have more than enough space here for myself. You do get heated outboard seats and USB-A, USB-C, along with a 12-volt plug for a regular plug-in as well. And, of course, you do have your HVAC controls back here, although this is not 3-zone, this is only 2-zone. But still a very, very nice place to spend some time. And I wouldn't mind taking a long road trip back here in the Grand Cherokee as well. You do get some ambient lighting as well, just nice and clear. Keep it simple. That's all you really need to do. Tons of visibility here out of this panoramic sunroof, and a commanding view of the road. This vehicle feels bigger than what it is when you are inside the actual cabin, although when you are driving it, it feels smaller than what it is. So it is very, very nice. Some lighting back here, one touch, very bright. Grab handle as well for when you're doing your off-roading. Little area to store your phone. And a nice area back here to throw a cleaning towel or a map or anything like that that you may want to throw back there. So we're going to hop out of the rear here. Easy to get in and out. Of course, it closes, or it locks, I mean, when you close the door. So you have a one-touch right there that opens the power lift gate. A cavernous rear hatch area here. You have your Alpine subwoofer in the back, and you've got your spare tire, which Jeep is kind enough to give. This is an area where the charger would go, the level 1 charger, and there's your jack as well. But this is a very nice big trunk area. Oh my goodness. It definitely can fit some people back here if you really wanted to. You do have your 12-volt DC charger back here as well, if I can open that. And an area here, if this came equipped, if you wanted to get some dealer add-ons, some area to have a roll-up cover as well. One thing Jeep is really good at is throwing Easter eggs in. So you've got the original Jeep right there. And then you've got all the different generations of Jeep Grand Cherokee here. So, of course, you have the WL and then the WK2. And then down the line it goes. It's really cool, but again, I just cannot believe how much space there is. I can lay, if the seat are in the upright position like that, I can lay head to foot without having to be cramped in the back of this vehicle diagonally. It's quite amazing how nice this is back here. One other thing Jeep is good at is putting rear defrosters on the rear windows. So you get defroster on the side, defroster, and defroster on the side. Jeep thought about that, and not a lot of other manufacturers do that. LED lights as well, so it's extra bright. And then your power close lift gate as well. Jeep really thought of everything when they were making this new iteration of Grand Cherokee. We're going to hop into the passenger side because this is kind of where the biggest, and I don't want to say gimmick, but the largest convenience feature is here. So we're hopping in. It's very clean here on this side. Again, step in height, very easy, and a ton of room in here. And I'm not even close to being all the way back. So if you go all the way back at 5'8", I have, oh my goodness, this is just a ton of room. Wow. So a ton of room here. This is for somebody who's 7 feet tall. I swear, I'm behind the B-pillar. That's how far back the seat goes. These seats are super, super comfortable. Some of the more comfortable seats that I have actually been in. And as I bring it back to a normal position here, the lumbar support and direction is great on these seats as well. And now we're looking at this awesome passenger screen. So this is invisible to the driver because it's got privacy glass over top of it. But you're taking a look here at some of the options. You can go to video. You could play YouTube over this. This is equipped with Wi-Fi as well. So if you want to look something up here, you can connect the Wi-Fi to your phone and then look anything up you want on here. You can control your audio on here, so any Sirius XM station from there, you can control it from here. Your video, like I said, as well. You can plug something into the USB 1 or 2, and you can play basically whatever you want. And you can connect your Bluetooth headphones to this specific unit as well. Of course, your HDMI, you can connect to that. And then you've also got your navigation, your devices, like my phone is paired right now. You can manage your Bluetooth headphones, and you can, of course, be an off-road driver and see the camera angles as well, which is awesome. This is very high definition. Really good for off-roading or going on any trails, anything like that. You can clean your camera as well, which is pretty cool. Zoom in, zoom out. Your navigation, you can see where you are at if it loads, and you can scroll out if you want and pretty much pick wherever you want to go. It's the same native nav unit that is on this big screen right there. So pretty cool added feature here on this base model, but all 4xEs came with this, which is quite unique back in 2023. Passenger side here is great and comfortable. You get a ton of creature comforts. I'm going to put the mode back to auto, so it automatically does the HVAC for you. Yes, this is nice. It's not a real leather dash. It's the molded stuff again up top, but that's okay. I mean, I would expect some nicer features in here for $67,000, but again, you get that electric motor that kind of makes up for it here as well. But an awesome vehicle and very, very comfortable. I just wish in this model here and what you pay for it, I wish some of these materials were a little bit better. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it on my take of this Grand Cherokee 4xE. I thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.